Welcome. Today is February 19th, 2020, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well for today. Let me go ahead and get straight into the reading. So let's go ahead and see what is the current overall energy of our masculine collective, and what is the current overall energy of our divine feminines, and what is the energy towards each other. What is the general overall energy, please, Spirit? Sorry, guys. My head itched. What is the general overall energy, please, Spirit? Overall, for the masculines, we have Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. This is really beautiful, you know. I really feel like overall, masculines might be reviewing or assessing themselves and how they kind of treated situations and people in the past. And right now, this masculine is setting healthy boundaries. And towards the feminine, we have Owl Spirit. You can see clearly now. So this is really beautiful, guys. This masculine has gained some sort of wisdom or understanding that when they set healthy boundaries, especially, you know, towards the karmic and also with the feminine, they can see clearly now. They really have gained some sort of wisdom around this Mercury retrograde, from what I can feel, to really see that they really needed to change their attitudes and their perceptions and how they're dealing with people. That is the feeling that I'm getting. And with the feminines, we have Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So I really feel like feminines, you know, you're always very giving. You're always appreciative, you know, and you're very graceful. That is the feeling that I'm getting. And I really feel like, you know, masculines and feminines, they're really working on their true selves, their self-worth, their values. From what I can see, feminines, you know, you have always been very kind, very caring, very generous, you know, to everyone, not just to the masculines, but, you know, to all people. And that's really a good thing, because I see that that's a part of your spiritual awakening here. And for the masculines, they also are being spiritually guided because they can see clearly because of the feminines, okay? Masculines are really working on setting healthy boundaries. And towards the masculine, we have a Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So what I'm feeling is that feminines, you're in no hurry. You're in no rush for the masculines to return. You know, if the masculines could set healthy boundaries, you know, with their situation, with you and with other people, you're okay. You're like, masculine, go ahead and take your time. I don't really want to entertain this connection until you step up your game. And because of that, this masculine can see clearly now. And that's really beautiful, guys. I really love this energy because I feel like masculines are coming to realize that breadcrumbing, gaslighting, being egotistical isn't healthy. Especially if this masculine has been selfish about themselves, about their own personal wants and needs. They have to be aware, you know, of other people's feelings also. That's the feeling I'm getting. And let's go ahead and see what is the underlying energy for this collective. What is the general underlying energy for this collective, please, Spirit? What is the underlying energy for this masculine? And what is the underlying energy for this feminine? Masculines, we have the present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Masculines, they're setting healthy boundaries, okay? They've received, some sort of gift of awareness, okay, that they need to change. That is what I'm feeling. Revelation of own value. It's about self-worth, self-respect, self-love, and setting healthy boundaries and really working on the situation. Yeah, we have here 2 3s. So this is, spiritually guided from what I can see, and spirit is working through your masculine to make this change, but it comes through, their revelation through their feminine, because this masculine can see clearly now, okay? Feminines are showing, the masculines are mirroring what the masculines really need to work on. That's what I'm seeing. And towards the feminine, exactly, we have reflections. What you contemplate, you can actualize. So I really feel like this masculine can see clearly about their reflection, their mirror, okay, mirroring the feminine. Feminines are setting healthy boundaries. Guess what? So is the masculine. So feminines, do you see when you stand in your integrity and you don't accept the breadcrumbing coming from the masculines? Masculines are changing their energy so that they can reflect the same. So continue to set up those healthy boundaries, feminines, because that's what I'm seeing. They're being revealed their own value. And that's really beautiful. With the feminines, we have the crane bag, sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. I really feel like, you're cutting out things that are no longer serving you. And this is the perfect time in a Mercury in retrograde to do so. You're not accepting any kind of bad behavior, okay, or people who are not appreciative of your service, of your kindness, of your generosity. That's what I'm feeling. You love yourself unconditionally, and you love other people's, unconditionally as well. But you're going to cut out, any kind of situations that is not fulfilling you. Okay? That is the feeling that I'm getting. And towards the masculine, we have the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. I really feel like feminines, you're going to let the situation unfold naturally. Masculines are coming in really slow, but give them this time, okay? Give them this time. You're not seeing, what is going on behind the scenes. Masculines are going through their healing and their ascension. That is the strong feeling that I'm getting. So, feminines, you just continue to work on yourself, improve, what you are and what you represent, okay, setting those healthy boundaries, because guess what, your masculine is reflecting your energy. They're slowly changing, slowly becoming a true divine masculine and not a distorted masculine. This is really beautiful, guys. So let me go ahead and see. What does the masculine realize about the feminine? What does the masculine realize when it comes to the feminine? What has the masculine realized or learned when it comes to the feminine? Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. This is so beautiful. Masculines are really cleaning up their energy. They're really, truly changing and transforming from a distorted masculine into a true divine masculine by learning detachment. okay? Releasing those old patterns, setting healthy boundaries, okay? And whatever old paradigms or ideas that no longer serve your masculine for the highest idea of love. Because that was not love. And that masculine realized, okay, they were not operating in their true divine self. And that's the feeling that I'm getting here. So, feminines, what have you learned? Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Guess what? This is mirrors. This is twin flame, connection, right? This is also karma. Feminines, you operate in your true divine self in your full integrity, and because of that you give with gratitude and grace, okay? Because you're truly divine. You have really worked on yourself, okay? It's time for the masculine to step up to match your energy. And because of that, because you're so loving and so giving, but also setting those healthy boundaries, guess what? Your masculine is reflecting the same. Before, you were possibly running after the masculine and, or chasing the masculine, and the masculine was running from the connection. But when you stop and set those healthy boundaries and stop chasing the masculine, guess what? Now the masculine is mirroring you, and that causes them to reflect. What have they been doing this whole time? Why were they running from the connection? It's because they're running from healing themselves. And I really feel like feminines, if you just stop and be still, okay, and not chase the masculine will stop chasing you. That'll give them time to heal and reflect and mirror your actions so that the masculine, could truly ascend so they can come forward towards you, okay? That is what I'm feeling. So feminines, if you want your masculine to return, run from the connection. But be still, okay? That is the feel I'm getting. So let me go ahead and see. What is the energy of this masculine towards the feminine for today? How are they currently thinking about you, feminines? How are they feeling? What is it that this masculine wants to do? What are they going to do about this situation? What is their challenge for today? And what is the outcome? Overall, we have 9 of Swords. This masculine is stressed out, okay? That's what I'm feeling. And I really see that there is a feminine that is trying to reach for the masculine. Do you see that? Masculine is stressed out. Feminines, when you chase after the masculine, it causes them stress. They don't want to face their shadows. They don't want to work on themselves. But feminines, if you just go back out to the sea, okay, and, release your energy from the masculines can really have the time to really think about themselves, okay? About setting those healthy boundaries so that they can approach you and give you gratitude and grace. Because you're already, evolved. You're a divine feminine, okay? That's what I'm feeling. So I also see that this masculine is trying to avoid a tower. They don't want to go through that hard truth from what I can feel. And I definitely see that they're not happy, okay? This masculine isn't happy with themselves or, how they treated you feminines from what I can feel. And I feel like this masculine isn't really tapping into their intuition. I feel like they're kind of clouded and blocked about seeing their truth when it comes to the feminine, okay? That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like this masculine wants to release, their burdens, feeling guarded, wounded, and hurt. This masculine is really trying to complete this cycle. I feel like they're on the verge of understanding their energy when it comes to the feminine. You know, that's why they've come to a revelation of their own value. And yeah, they're afraid of being judged. That's what I'm feeling. Perhaps this masculine is pushing the feminine away, okay, energetically. But they need to do it so that they can really take time out to really reflect on themselves. So feminines, just detach for a moment, okay? Let the masculines come to terms with how they've treated you, okay? You know, what things that they have said towards you, from what I can feel. And yeah, because this masculine feels that they didn't give you justice. There is no balance in the connection. And that's the hard truth that this masculine is coming to realize about this connection with you. Okay, feminines? That is what I'm seeing. They can see clearly now. Okay? Their intuition was somewhat blocked. It was because of fear. It was because they didn't want to face their shadow. But I really feel that this masculine knows that they need to tip the scales, okay, and change. They know that they weren't giving to you, feminines. That's what I'm seeing. And they're reflecting. What you contemplate, you can actualize. This masculine is really thinking about the situation. They can see clearly now because you reflect them, okay? And I also see the High Priestess, but it's in reverse. Possibly secrets are going to be revealed to this masculine because their intuition was a little bit clouded again. But they're coming to realize, okay, they're coming out of this energy to the point where they can see. But feminines, you're going to have to detach your energy and not chase after the masculine. Let the masculine come to terms with their own ideas or perceptions about this connection, okay? That is the feeling I'm getting. And finally, we have Eight of Swords. This masculine is trapped in their heads about the situation. You know, this masculine still needs some work, guys. That's why they're learning detachment. They're trying to release their old patterns and ideas that no longer serve their highest ideals of love. They're learning detachment, learning to detach from outcome, from their old selves, trying to evolve into their new selves by setting healthy boundaries. Perhaps this masculine did not set boundaries, okay? That is the feeling that I'm getting. And feminines, you're being reflected, you know, of that towards your masculine. They can see themselves now. This is really beautiful. Feminines, please hold your ground, stand back, you know, stand in your truth and your integrity, okay? And don't give in to your masculine breadcrumbing and gaslighting, okay? That's the feeling I'm getting, you know, because you deserve honesty, respect, you know, and just having a person who would tell you the truth. If your masculine can't tell you the truth, then what is it that you love about them? Do you love your masculine because they're dishonest? Ask the question, why do you love your masculine? You know, that's the feeling I'm getting. So let's see. This masculine has healing work to do. And, you know, feminines, I know it's because you have a soul connection with your masculine, okay? You know, I know. So, how is this masculine currently thinking about their feminine? We have here the sun in reverse. They can't see, okay? They feel that there's no growth. They lack clarity, okay? They need some time to really see things for what they are. So how are they feeling? We have the world in reverse. This masculine is feeling that they still have some work to do in this connection with the feminine, okay? This Mercury in retrograde is really good, guys, okay? I kid you not. I really feel like it's truly about reflecting on their past, you know, really assessing who they are, okay, from the past or retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, up until now. what has happened between the last retrograde into this retrograde? This masculine is really assessing, you know, how they were. That's what I'm feeling. They know that there's some unfinished business here between you two. So what is it that this masculine wants to do? We have Six of Cups. They want to return back to you, feminine. This masculine really feels a strong connection with you. They can see clearly now who you are. Because of you, this masculine has learned to detach, releasing their old patterns of not setting healthy boundaries, okay? Because feminines, you have stand in your true power and your own integrity, and you have grown from the situation to not take that kind of behavior from your masculine, okay? And this masculine is realizing that they weren't loving themselves. They had a revelation of their own true value, their own worth. That's what I'm seeing. So what are the actions is this masculine going to take towards the feminine? We have the Empress. This masculine is going to create something new with you, feminines. They want to build something, okay? That is what I'm feeling. They really want to nurture you this time, feminines, okay? I really feel like it's going to take some time, okay? Some of the masculines might come up towards you and, realize that they weren't really giving you the best versions of themselves. And perhaps some of these masculines might, approach you today and say, I'm really sorry about the past, I want to make it up to you, I agree. I was a pretty crappy person, I want to change. And that's beautiful. So what is the challenge? Ace of Wands, having this new beginning, okay? Hold on, guys. Okay. And, I really feel like the challenge is for this masculine to really move forward, okay? To take action. And what is the outcome? We have, what is this? Knight of Wands in reverse. This masculine isn't, okay? They're holding back. They're holding back, speaking their truth from what I can see. And they need time to heal, okay? Give the masculines that time to really heal themselves. Honestly, for this Mercury in retrograde, I feel like the big common theme is healing for this masculine, So the retrograde period lasts until the end of March, but it goes direct on March 10th, okay? But it doesn't totally get out of the retrograde until the 30th of March, guys, okay? So, just focus on yourself, let the masculine heal from what I can see. And when springtime comes, things will get better, okay? That's what I have to say, guys, okay? It's a process. So, feminine, what is your energy towards the masculine? 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 How do you think? Feel? What do you want to do? What are the actions you're wanting to take? What is your challenge and what is your outcome? We have the Emperor. Feminines, I really feel like you're going to take control of the situation when it comes to your masculine. You're standing in your true power. If the masculines aren't stepping up, you're going to step up for them, okay? And I see that, wow, we have the Lovers. You're making some sort of decision in regards to this partnership. that you're going to turn your back, okay? We have here the King of Wands in reverse. So not only is the masculine in the future that they're turning their back, not really making movements forward in the connection, so are you, okay? You're choosing to, to just, take a step back, okay? Not really, move forward. Because I see that, you want an apology, okay? You want some sort of apology from the masculines, for their actions or behaviors, of not setting these healthy boundaries, really reflecting to the masculine that you're not accepting the breadcrumbs. And you want to release that burden. And I see that, you have really thought about the situation and you're just ready. You've made like some sort of opinion, okay, about the situationship dealing with your masculine. And I really see that you're really balanced now. You want to move forward, okay, away from this Eight of Cups. I really feel like, feminines, maybe perhaps you were reflecting on the past and you're wishing for the masculines to change, okay? Yeah, because you want the masculine to speak their truth. You want them to be clear, and you definitely want to have a new beginning with them, okay? So I would say, feminines, just hold out and wait on the masculines to heal. Let them come to terms with their awareness, because I see that they can see clearly now. So if they can see clearly, let them come forward towards you correct, okay? That's what I'm seeing. They still have some work to do. So, feminines, what are you thinking? Four of Cups. You're thinking that nothing ever works out. Nothing works out when it comes to love, and you're just really reflecting on it, That's what I'm feeling. You're really thinking about your feelings, in regards to relationships in general, not only just towards the masculine, but to everyone. And you're not really happy about it, How are you feeling? Three of Swords. You're not happy. You're heartbroken. You're heartbroken that the masculine isn't ready to complete this cycle to have a new beginning with you. It's like, how long do you need masculines to really grow, heal, and ascend to this connection? I get it, feminines. You're like, you do so much. You're spiritually awakened. Masculines, they're still not awoke, Some masculines are, okay? For the ones that have awakened, you guys are probably already talking to each other. But the ones who are not spiritually awakened, they still have some healing work to do, okay? Some are slower than others, okay? And you're still heartbroken, feminines. So what do you want to do? We have here Page of Swords. You're just going to reflect, okay? Possibly keep an eye out for the masculines. Masculines, they're feeling really nostalgic. They're really having memories of the past. Both you guys are kind of like watching out for each other, but not really taking any action. So, what are the actions you're going to take? Wow, we have here Ace of Cups. Feminines, you want to have like this new love beginning, and masculines, actually, we have here the Empress. This is really beautiful. Masculines want to create, with you. They want to make love to you, feminines. They want a new start, okay? So do you, feminines. Both you guys really want to have this. But when it comes to the delivery or the actual doing, you guys aren't really ready yet, okay? Just heal for a little bit, make sure you're good before you guys can come together. Both you guys definitely want to have this union, okay? I definitely see that, but give it some time, okay? So what's your challenge? We have Two of Pentacles. The challenge for you, feminines, is to find balance. Balance within yourself, balance in the connection, and any obligations that you currently have. And what is the outcome? We have Three of Cups, okay? And this is in a reverse. Actually, no, this is in the upright. So what I'm feeling is that, feminines, you want to reconcile with your masculines. you're offering your cup to the masculine, but masculines, they're not rushing in, okay? They still have some healing work to do because they know that they want to speak their truth towards you feminines. And I see that you're in conflict, okay? Perhaps there is still a third party situation around the masculine. That is why this masculine isn't completely ready to move forward towards you, from what I can see, okay? And I see that, this is the Ace of Wands in reverse. You really want to take action, but it comes quickly out of nowhere, okay? That's what I'm seeing. This Ace of Wands in reverse is a different energy, okay, than a traditional meaning. But, what I'm getting is that this comes out of nowhere. You're ready to take action, but something happens. Yeah, because your masculine is wounded. They're still guarded, feminines, okay? So just because you're ready, okay, which is apparent, the masculine is almost ready, okay? They're trying a little bit behind you, feminines, so just know that. So that's what I'm saying for today's energy. Let me go ahead and see what does this masculine need to heal in order to move forward towards a connection with you, feminines. And what is it that you need to heal or work on so that you guys can come into union? What is it that you guys need to work on and heal? What is the message? Thank you, Spirit. Masculines, we have dreams. This masculine needs to open up to their dreams. Perhaps they feel like they've done too much, and, they really don't believe that this union could ever happen, okay? That's what I'm feeling. But I feel like, this masculine is coming to terms with their truth, feminines. Feminines, if you, give up on the connection, and not really, have, will this ever work out? Will it ever come into fruition? Masculines is having a hard time dealing with that, okay? So, you can release and let go of your masculine while they work on themselves, but, you can always save space for your masculine, knowing that one day in divine timing, your masculine will return. This masculine's having a really tough time of believing in the spiritual connection, guys, okay? That's the feeling that I'm getting. And with the feminines, how teachable are you, okay? We know that you have spiritually ascended so far above and beyond the masculine, but possibly there are still some lessons that you need to learn. So just be open to some of these messages in this reading, feminines, from what I can feel. Especially if you are clinging on to the connection, you love your masculine so much, let go, okay? Just focus more on yourself, okay? And don't, give so much energy into your masculine, because that is actually pushing your masculine away. Let the masculine come to realize on their own terms how they feel about this connection. Because when you energetically detach from the connection, your masculine can feel it. That will cause them the time to reflect so they can come forward towards you, feminines. Because if this is your true twin, they will come back. I don't care what kind of situation that they're in, whether they're married, okay, in a karmic relationship, or, they have a job situation, or, or any other third-party influence that is causing a disconnect between you two. They'll always come back, okay? I don't care how long it takes. For some, it could take months. For some, it could take years. But it depends on the spiritual growth of this masculine. So if you're clinging on to the connection, just release, okay? That is what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and see what is the guidance message for this collective for today. Wow. What is the guidance message that the collective needs to know about their divine counterpart for today? What is the message, please, Spirit? Thank you. Immortal treasures. Wow. And this is a number 14. So it's like a new start to stability, which causes change. Okay. So let me go ahead and see what it says. You carry within you precious immortal treasures, beloved. They exist beyond life and death, belonging to the celestial heavenly realms of the divine presence within you. Kuan Yin now guides you to honor these treasures, the gifts of your soul, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Exactly. Honor yourself as a healer, beloved. Whether formally or informally, your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in your role as a healer. In whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that is what is unfolding for you now. This is really beautiful, guys. This is a time for healing from what I can see, all right? Each soul is unique and precious in its own way. Certain souls have the light of healing. Yours is one such soul. Your presence on this planet brings light and hope to others, sometimes in ways that you don't consciously recognize. Kuan Yin is with you, guiding you to be open to perceiving the utilizing the immortal treasures that lay within you, the beautiful light and gifts of your own and divine soul. Just remember to take care of yourself too. An empty cup cannot fill another. Exactly, self-love, guys, okay? It is better to allow your inner cup to be spiritually filled and emotionally and physically replenished through balanced self-care, a bit of indulgence balanced with loving discipline and boundaries that make you feel safe and secure within. Exactly. This is exactly what this masculine needs. They need to practice self-love, self-care, okay? They've come to the realization of their own value, okay, by setting healthy boundaries because they were not loving themselves first. And feminines, you're reflecting that towards the masculine. That is so beautiful. Because of you, this masculine realizes that they did not love themselves first. That's why you change your masculine. It scares your masculine. Whatever, toxic behaviors or situations that this masculine was enabling, you're like showing it to their face. The karmics does not do this. The karmics, makes it easy for the masculines to not change, to enable their bad behaviors, okay? That is the feeling I'm getting. Feminines, you are a healer. You're made of light and love, and you're far more powerful than you know, especially if you're a twin flame, because as you know, if you've been following me on my channel, not everyone is a twin flame, and twin flames are rare. And being a twin flame is not that, magical fairy tale fantasy relationship, okay? It's very hard. It hurts. Only the strong can really withstand this kind of love, because this is a different kind of love. This is a spiritual love connection, okay? This isn't that 3D templated societal form of love, conditional love, okay? This is unconditional love. That is what a twin flame is, okay? That is a very big difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. So, moving on. To find the right way to care for yourself, explore what might work for you. It might be yoga and meditation, a little sacred time each day to sit with a crystal or talk from your heart with your guidance. A health retreat, time in nature, a good book, and some laughing or playing with loved ones. Your healing ability will find new levels of power and strength through exploration of self-care. The immortal treasures of the soul are to be shared with loving respect of your own self as well as for others. This oracle can indicate that it is helpful for you to explore healing of an issue that you have been dealing with and it is yet to be resolved. If you have been contemplating visiting a healer or taking a break from stressful situation, this card supports you in doing so. You might simply need a chance to replenish and withdraw for a short time and may help you meet this need. That is exactly what I said, feminines. Let the masculine heal and take time out for yourself. This doesn't mean forever. I mean, what's a month? Okay? I mean, and it could be a few weeks for some people. But, and Mercury in retrograde, really work on yourself. If the masculine chooses to stay stuck in an old habit or behavior, let them do it, okay? They still need to grow. They need to ascend. It's not your job to really baby your masculine. You've already spoken your truth. Just stand your ground, feminine. Set up your boundaries so the masculine can reflect you, okay? Let the masculine heal, okay? And they're going to learn through their karmic situation, their soulmate connections, right? Because a twin flame, okay, scares the shit out of them, guys, okay? I kid you not. They don't want to work on it because it's so hard. Yes, it's hard, but they're a divine masculine, okay? As feminines, we have spiritually ascended or awakened to this connection far longer than the masculines. So lead by example. You can do it, okay? You may also benefit if you feel inclined from a healer with another. Trust your intuition and allow yourself to honor your own special light and the need that you might have for receiving healing just for you this time too. Kuan Yin will help you find your way. The processes below will help you in receiving her help. Okay? So, there is a healing, meditation prayer. Okay, and I won't read it because it's fairly long. What I'll do is I'll take a photo or a picture of it, okay, and I'll post it in the community feed and also on Instagram if you guys are interested in healing yourself with a prayer. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for today. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's reading. Thank you all for all your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can reach me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.